usually get asked, like, what's the craziest job I've ever had. I was almost drowned in a fish tank, swimming aerial underwater with a snorkel and goggles. Like, and I almost drowned on that one.
Oh,
I will not forgive that director.
They just, like, forced you to stay under longer than you could breath hold, or?
Well, I had a snorkel. Like, the producer called the day before, and they're like, hey, do you have a snorkel? I'm like, sure, odd question, but why?
Yeah.
Just bring it tomorrow. And they wound up dunking me in this giant tank, and I'm like, there's a picture of it somewhere on my Instagram of me, like, swimming aerial through this giant tank, just dying.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
I'll do anything, you're an actor. You do anything to get the shot.
Well, and I've also done underwater modeling.
Yeah,
so I get
about
that.
It later. Like, you drown, whatever.
Yes, and,
Yes, and anything you want, director, sir, ma'am.
Hey, $50 is $50.
$50 is $50. It's a tank of gas now.
Yeah, right. Oh my gosh, don't even
Not
get
even
me
for
started.
some of us.
So, is it safe to assume then that, like, your Delulu has something to do with puppetry?
Absolutely. I want these things to make me billions. Billions of dollars in merchandising.
Yeah, introduce us to your friends here.
Okay.
I'll move my Labubu out of the way.
Oh, I love your Labubu.
Sorry, you don't belong.
Aw.
He's not as cool.
So these are the stars of the feature film Apocalypse Love. And this is Tom. He's the lead actor. And that's Izzy, who I voice. And her voice sounds nothing like my voice.
Oh, okay. Character acting.
She's like very goth.
Oh.
And she's his ex-girlfriend, and the story is, it's an emo gothic love story set in a zombie alien apocalypse, because of course it is.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, naturally.
It has to be. Reality's so boring.
So boring.
Let's make it fantastical.
Yeah, so the story is aliens come down and they reanimate the dead to become this army of killers, and so they don't, they're just out to, like, plant weed and smoke it.
Hey, okay, so it's not like a child-themed
It's
show.
not child-themed, but
I love it.
Oddly, kids love it.
Oh my gosh, really?
And parents it's sort of like, Beavis and Butthead, sort of like parents didn't know what they were letting their kids watch.
Mm-hmm.
So I play in that realm. It's all clean, like the language is super clean.
Mm-hmm.
But there are things that once I tell you what it is, you'll never unsee it.
Ooh.
But there's so much dirty things. I always hide so much dirt in all my very clean things that I make. But yeah, she's the ex-girlfriend, and he winds up digging up his currently dead girlfriend out of the grave so that she's not turned into a zombie, and runs around with her trying to bring her back to life through a magic spell that one tricks him into thinking she can do.
Oh, okay.
And along the way, they make allies with, like, incredibly weird character types, because, like, who would be a survivor in a zombie apocalypse?
Yeah,
it wouldn't be normies. They would be the first to go.
Yeah, it's the people that all have odd jobs.
Yes,
like gardeners.
Because they have shears to stab.
Yes, or like truckers, I feel like.
They just mow them down.
Content creators, definitely.
Oh, there's no more wily people than content creators.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Where did you come up with the storyline? Was this just something you've thought about for a very long time in the back of your brain? Really?
Yeah. It's
like for years?
It's like cowboys and aliens. Like, I was like, what's another, like, weird combo of things? Zombies and aliens. And I'm not the first to do this. Ed Wood did it in his Planet 9 or whatever, Space and Planet 9. And so I'm not the first to do it. I just do it with puppets instead of...
But are you the first female to do it?
Of course I am.
Yeah, there you go.
Heck yeah.
Yes. Love that. We need more women in, like, directorial roles.
Of course.
Just more in general with, like, creativity. Because I feel like sometimes... I don't know, women are just sometimes put down so often for, like, thinking outside of the box, or, like, being called crazy, is one that always bothers me. But I love that you are stepping into so many of these roles and places and just, like, owning it, bringing your story to it. I love that.
And it's all done with play motion. You actually see the hands puppeteering these guys, like, in the movie. And it's part of the joke of, like, is it a puppet movie, or is it a bunch of kids playing with toys acting out the movie?
Oh, okay, I love that. And it's called play motion.
Play motion.
Gotcha. I didn't know that was a terminology.
I didn't either. I was on a G.I. Joe podcast, and apparently they do that with G.I. Joe figures on YouTube, and I'm like,
oh, Brilliant. Yeah.